Hey, it's Norm from Tested. I'm at home today. Earlier this week, Will and I showed you a demo of the Oculus Rift Development Kit 2. We played a bunch of game demos, including Elite Dangerous, and I thought you guys might want to see a little bit more Elite Dangerous, so I'm at home. I'm going to launch it on my home computer. I'm actually running an Oculus Service Utility Manager to stop the services. Guys still have to run it in that mode to let it run on the 0.4 SDK right now. This is the DK2, as we've shown off before. The blue light's on here. I have my camera up there, and I also wanted to show you the HOTAS I was using, HOTAS. The hands-on throttle is 6. So this is the SideTech X52 Pro. I've had this stick and throttle for about 8 years now. It's pretty old, but works great. There are 2 hat switches on top. There are about, I think, 26 or at least 26 different buttons. I have it all programmed for Elite Dangerous. And then on the throttle here, the lights I don't actually use at all, but there's a hat stick here for the maneuvering. I'm going to get into all of that once I jump in the game. I'm going to walk you through Elite Dangerous, the controls, the UI, why it's such a great virtual reality experience, and let's go shoot some pirates. Alright guys, I'm in Elite Dangerous right now. I've loaded up my save game. I'm in Azban City. If you look around, I'm docked in a space station. Of course, my glasses have fogged up already. This is something we talked about in our earlier video. People with glasses, or at least me, they fog up occasionally, so I have to wipe them. But I'm going to run through the game. I have about 30 minutes on my camera recording. I'm in the docking port. I'm just going to launch, and I'm going to run through the menus. Oh, nope, that was not launching. So things you can do when you're docked in, you can buy fuel, munitions, get your ship repaired, upgrade your ship in the shipyard, and get missions. So I'm going to actually find missions. Here are some available missions. I can barely read that. The font, I mean, I can read it, but I have to strain my eyes just a little bit. Like that says something special gifts, but seeking special gifts. It's not as legible as it would be on a 27-inch monitor. I actually have some missions queued up ready, so I'm going to quit out of this menu and launch. So it's a wonderful animation. It's not just a cutscene that you're seeing here. This is actually being rendered in real time. I'm in the giant city space station. I think it's something we showed earlier, but never actually flew inside. So the dock is ready, and I'm going to show you actually landing back in here, hopefully, later. Ship released. I have 5 minutes to get out of here. So I've engaged my throttle. My throttle, of course, is on the bottom right there, 32% throttle. And before I actually leave the space station, I'm going to go over to my right menu and go to my functions and retract my landing gear. And I'm using that with the hat, one of the hats on my throttle or on my stick. Woo! Let's get out of the space station. I'll show you more of it later. Oh my God, that was a ship. That was close. There was a proximity warning above my ship. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you the city, Azban City. I'm going to engage reverse thrusters to back away from it. Just show you a little bit of the scale. So Azban City is one of the massive space stations in Elite. There are several different designs. This is the one that you start in the current beta, and it's massive right there. That's the docking port. It's on one of its rotational axes. And if I look around, I can actually show you the planet as well that it orbits around. It's got to be one of my contacts. Whoa. Oh no, that's not good. Let's flip around and get out of here. Where's that planet? So as you can see, because I have the Oculus on, there is a planet. Oh, it's nighttime, so the sun is over there, and I actually can't see the texture on the planet normally. I mean, this is tracked in real time, a 24-hour day cycle, so it actually does orbit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a new destination. If I look over to my left, the holographic menu pops up, and I can actually read all this text. So I have a navigation map right there, and I can use one of the hats to go from navigation to missions to contacts. Here are all the local contacts in the area, some Vipers, some defense. I'm not going to engage my hard points. One of the things that I have to be aware about is that my head naturally wants to move away from it, so I have to focus my head on this left side. But I'm actually, like that, like disappears. I'm going to go to Aeronin 2, and I'm going to lock destination and see if I can lock in Super Cruise there. Oh, did I lock up just a little bit? Oh, there it goes. Aeronin 2. It's 400 light years away, still within the system. I think it's light years.
Oh, my frame rate's getting a little chuggy right now. I apologize. There it goes. And I obviously can't fly even with max thrusters to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage Super Cruise, which is kind of warp. But I actually, can I engage Super Cruise? I can. So I'm going to throttle up a little bit. And if you look over to my right side, on the right, this is fuel, and then mass lock, landing gear, and cargo scoop. All of those need to be clear. I can't be mass locked to the space station, for example. There it goes. And I only engage my Super Cruise warp once I'm not mass locked, I don't have my hard points out, and my landing gear is retracted. So here it goes. I've now engaged Super Cruise, which kind of reloads the map into a hyperspace mode. And if you look at my main HUD, what I'm looking at in the center right now, I'm moving at much faster speed than I normally would, and it actually moves up exponentially. The HUD is incredible. There's so many little details. Now is a good time for me to explain some of the aspects of it. On the right side of this radar I have, and the radar is your standard radar system. On the right side I have my speed, but even the speed indicator has several sections to it. On the far right of that tells me my max speed on that thin line. The bar and my max speed potential is moving up. The horizontal bar with the circle that moves up is my target speed, so as I move my throttle up and down, it shifts to that. The big bars in the middle, that's clearly my current speed, and it's in this hyperspace mode. It's now moving at a really rapid pace. And then on my left, that blue marker is kind of the ideal speed. When you're in a dogfight, you want to be in that range. That will give you the best turns. If I'm in this hyperspace mode, the slipstream mode, I want to be in that to reach my target, and I'll actually want to slow down. So it's only, I mean, I was 400 light years away, or whatever the L's are, and now I'm only 200. I'm going to slow down, because I'm at 21c right now, 21 times the speed of light. I'm going to move down to slow down. Whoa, I want to slow down. Yep, says slow down, slow down. I'm going to disable once. Oh my god, I'm moving way too fast. I'm gonna pass it. That was bad. And there I go, I passed it. I gotta flip around now. I have all my maneuvering capabilities while I'm in this mode. But as I get close to Aeronin 2, and there it goes, I've now slowed down to 0.17c. I'm going to actually really slow down now. Let's see if I can find some activity around this area. Oh, what's that down there? Unidentified signal source. That's Aeronin 4. Aeronin 4, Aeronin 3, and there seems to be something next to Aeronin 2, a federal distress signal. I'm ahead L's away. A high intensity conflict zone over there. Not going to go for that. I'm going to go for the federal distress signal and see what's up. I was moving at really fast speed right now. Now I'm at 4,000 kilometers per second, and I want to stay in that blue zone. So I have a hotkey on my keyboard, which I've kind of memorized. It's J for me. It might be different for some other people. To get out of the slipstream mode, and my HUD will actually tell me that I have now at a certain point I can disable my slipstream mode and land and load the map back into that instance. So I'm 6,000 kilometers away. Requires a little bit of finesse. I imagine this is how Wesley Crusher felt on the bridge of Enterprise, how any navigation officer feels. You have to ease into your speed. Don't overshoot. There we go. Safe, disengage, ready. I've hit the J, and now I've disengaged, and it loads back into this instance. It's a persistent world. It's one massive server with many instances of, Azvan City, of these conflicts. So I've loaded here, and I see a bunch of contacts now on my radar. So I'm gonna flip around and see what's going on. Whoa, what's that? That looks like a giant ship. There's a federal distress signal right there. I'm gonna stop actually and kind of observe what's going on. I see a ton of lasers going off, so obviously there's some conflict going on. And I'm gonna switch over to contacts and see there's a dreadnought right there. So that's dreadnought. I can look over my left and see the dreadnought at 6% hull strength. It's under attack. Clearly the federal ship. There's a bunch of sidewinders and also some federal fighters. Now I'm going to target a federal fighter because they're all orange right now because I'm not affiliated with any side. So I've targeted a random federal fighter. which should be right there, 3 kilometers away. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to choose a faction. So on my left menu and my functions, one of the things I can do is choose a faction, and I'm going to choose Airnin faction because this is the Airnin system, and the Federation kind of weakened the system. So as I choose Airnin faction, now all the Federal fighters have turned red, and the Sidewinders that are on the Airnin side have turned green. So let's kill some Federal fighters. I can use my hat here. Oh, surge detected. Let's see if I can take out that ship. Now you can see I want to keep in my speed in that blue range. That gives me the most maneuverability, and I can use the hat on my throttle to try to kind of circle strafe around these people. Let's see. Let's engage my hard points, of course. Get those lasers out. I just have basic lasers and my free Sidewinder. And if you guys can see, that's being engaged right now. You only collect the bounty. If I kill this ship, I think I'm going to get 350 credits is the bounty. And you can see on his hologram, on the left side of my radar, right there, you can see that he has very little shields left. There are 3 rings of shields. My computer tells me his shields are destroyed. Oh my god! I crashed into him. Holy shit. I think I'm gonna blow up! Wow. That was really bad. I was not planning that, but okay. Anyway, if I killed him, well, I'm gonna get my free Sidewinder again. If I had killed him, I would have received 350 credits of bounty. But then to actually redeem that bounty and get the money, I have to safely return to a spaceport. It's going to actually load me back into Azman City, and I could redeem all my credits. I'm going to show you a little bit of that menu system right now, and maybe we'll have time to go back out there and engage. Let's see. I have time. I'm going to launch again. Let's try that again. Alright. Leave the station. Let's show you a little bit of the space station because it's so cool. It's massive. When you actually dock in here, you have to request docking, and it gives you an assigned docking bay. Like that's 44, there's 29, 21, and you find your assigned docking port. And it's a whole little mini game of docking. That's of course best done if you have a throttle and stick. All right, I'm 12 minutes into this. I might have enough time to kill one ship and then get back here and redeem some bounty. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go back to Airnin 2. Lock my destination. So where's Airnin 2? The 3D HUD lets me know where my targets are relative to me and on which axis they are. If they're above me, below me. I really just want to do a little bit of dogfighting. Let's engage out of this hyper turbo mode. There it goes, Airnin 2. So nope, let's fly toward that. Am I mass locked? I'm no longer mass locked, but still have my landing gear out. So let me go over here. Landing gear retracted. And let's engage Super Cruise. I need to max out my throttle before I actually engage Super Cruise, or I'll overheat. On the left side of the radar is my core temperature, 64%. If I get too hot, then I will explode. Hotter signatures also are easier to detect. Temperature raises when I fire my lasers, so that's how you know that there are conflicts out there. There's also a power distribution system I can quickly run over between my ship status, which shows me a hull and my shields, and also my my fuel status. Our 3 bars system, which is basically shields, engines, which is speed, and weapons, and I can use this hat and it'll actually mimic what it shows on the virtual. So on my hand I'll click, let's say, the right side. Oh, it won't let me do a power distribution in this speed. Okay, well, I'll do that when I get out into the real world. Let's try not to overshoot Airnin 2 this time. I find that once I reach the max speed about 22C, when I get about 120 Ls away, I I need to start throttling down. This HUD is incredible. Oh, I lost positional tracking for a second. 380. Text is the biggest thing. In our video, we said that this is a 1920 display, and I still don't think it's high enough resolution to make reading text comfortable. Font choice has a lot to do with it, and you can of course super sample and render at a higher frame rate. But oh, whoa, let's throttle down. Let's throttle down. All right. But right now it's playable, and 75 Hertz on the Oculus helps so much. You can actually test that in the Tuscany demo, turn that off and on. But it's a toss-up right now between playing this with the Oculus and on a 27 or 30-inch monitor. Head tracking is amazing, though. This UI is incredible. All right, unidentified signal source. I don't want that. I want that federal distress signal. Let's see. Whoa, is that it? Nope. Slow down a little more. There it goes. Let's get in there. I'm not going to be able to take out that dreadnought. No way. But I can at least do some damage to those federal fighters. I could stay here forever and just start picking off federal ships, make some bounties, make some money. Alright, 14,000 kilometers. So these unidentified signal sources are things that you can explore as you're just flying throughout the galaxy. There are random encounters. If you destroy ships, you get loot drops. If your ship gets destroyed, as mine did, you can use insurance to... Oh, let's go J. Disengage. You can use insurance to get all your loadout, but it's kind of expensive the better your ship is. So, alright, where are we now? There they go. Whew. Alright. Let's choose my faction again. I choose Aaronin. I target a federal fighter right there. Let's see if we can take it out. Let's engage my hard points. Lasers. Now, if I'm fighting a ship and another Aaronin fighter is also fighting it and is able to take it out before me, it gets the last shot, they get the bounty. Oh god. I'm just gonna shut up and shoot. My shields are at 2. I'm gonna change my distribution of power to shields. Where'd it go? There it goes. Jeez. Receive bounty, 350 credit bond. Let's see. Do I have time? Let's get out of here. Let's get back to Azeban City. Hardpoint scoop. Let's get rid of my weapons. Azeban City's back there. Alright. Get out of this conflict. I mean, I could stay here for a whole hour and just dogfight and raise money, but I don't have the weapons really. I'm just gonna boost out of here because my shields are being hit with my rear shields. Let's boost out of here. Fight or flight. I choose flight. And then I'll see if I can land back in the landing zone and call it a day. There's so many little things in this game. The comms are there. It's how you chat with your friends or receive messages. You get info at the top right. Those red lights you see right there, it's our proximity lights. They really lit up when I first exit the station. Information about Azman City is right there. My ship, my hull percentage, 100%. I have 3 rings of shields, and as I was fighting, I was actually distributing some of my power. Missions, contacts, sub-targets, cargo. So I have the current mission was, destroy those Federation ships for $350 credit, 350 credit, the bonds. Alright, I want to make sure I don't overshoot the city. 140, 120, let's start throttling down. Throttle down, throttle down. There it goes. Nope, nope. I'm going to overshoot it again, aren't I? God damn it. There we go. Yeah. Oh. No! Don't intersect me. Oh. Ships can take me out of the slipstream and maybe destroy me. I'm getting the F out of here. Oh, safety cooldown. I can't jump back into warp. Throttle the fuck out of here.
Drive charging.
So someone pulled me out of here. Maybe wanted to take my shit. Yep. Definitely wants to take my shit. Change my power distribution to engines. And engage throttle. Come on, charge faster. Charge faster. Oh no! Shield failure! Get me out of here. Warp, warp, engage warp!
3, 2, 1.
Alright, now let's get to Azman City, 0.5, 0.4. Oh, that could have been bad. Pirates. There goes the planet, Azman. Alright. 2,000 kilometers away. I'm not going to engage those people today. Maybe another time. Safe disengage ready. Shit. Overshot it again. It does take a second to load me out of the slipstream mode, the super cruise mode. There it goes. I was within the zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go request docking with the city. There it goes, request docking.
Warning.
Warning.
Request denied.
What? Why is my request denied? Am I too far away? That's not cool. Try to strafe around it. I'm 13 kilometers away. I can't read why my request is denied because this text is too small. Let's try it again.
Request denied.
Approach to 7,500. Okay, meters, kilometers, 7 kilometers. I'm too far away. Whew. All right, get closer. Let me boost up there. More power to engines. So you can see if I hit the hat, more power to weapons. It'll actually my virtual thumb there will trigger. Let's do more power to engines. All right, 5 kilometers away. 4. That's good. Now let's request docking.
Request granted.
Now the trick is going to be finding the entrance, which is on one of the axes. I'm doing a little bit of a pivot. That's on the other side. Yeah, this thing looks like a Borg cube. It's awesome!
Detecting hostile scan.
No, don't scan me. Where's your hole? There it goes. Let's back up. Let's get back up a little bit away from this thing. Clearly still very much a newbie. Where's the entrance? There it goes. Come on. No? Wasn't it? Ugh, I'm spinning against it. Okay, well, that might be it for today. I'm going to let the rest of this video just go full screen on the game capture because my camera's out of memory. Approaching the 30-minute mark. But there goes the entrance. There it goes. Alright, let's see if I can do this in 2 minutes. There it goes. Slow down. Take it easy. There it goes. Alright. Docking bay 29. Look at all those ads. It's very Blade Runner. Whoa, too fast, too fast. Here I am. Let's say 27, 34, 12. Where's 29? Oh, whoa, 29 right there. I might be able to get there. Okay. Decrease speed. Part for landing. Let's go down, slow all the way down. That's the landing bay right there. You actually have to get your butt on it. So I'm gonna descend. Whoa, too much. And face that control tower. Back up a little bit. Descend a little more.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed.
Deploy landing gear. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was fun. And maybe I'll be back, do more Elite Dangerous recording from home in the future. But let me know what you think, and hope this gives you a little a better sense of what Oculus does for this game and how the game plays out. Whoa!
Docking successful.
Docking successful! I am the best! I am the last starfighter! Let's get into starport services. Enter the hangar. I have like a minute left on this video recording. Woo! Claim that bounty. I'm Norm. Check out Tesla.com. Follow me at nchan on Twitter. Starport services. Give me that bounty. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go to contacts. Local security office. Redeem bounty. Money. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.